Breaking, he did it. Obama has officially been banned. Yes, finally, by Liberty Bell for freedomdaily.com. For too long, the global elites have been doing their best to water down American culture by pushing mass illegal immigration and Muslim refugees into our country. The globalists know that to break America, they need to destroy our infrastructure, which is our way of life and cultural identity. For decades, this has been happening under the guise of multiculturalism and diversity, liberal buzzwords that sound better than what they honestly mean. Their sinister plan was working well for years and then was kicked into high gear after Barack Obama, a globalist puppet, was elected in 2008. Obama was able to fundamentally transform America by changing the narrative of the brainwashing of millions of young millennials into believing white America was the cause of evil in the world. Obama then flooded our borders with illegal immigrants and worked with the United Nations to bring in thousands of Muslim migrants into the country that had no plans to assimilate into our culture. Now, after years of witnessing our country's culture being shredded apart, the American people have said enough is enough and are pushing back against this divisive rhetoric. For years, leftists have allowed Muslims to pour into our country unvetted and unchecked under the guise of multiculturalism, despite the public outcry for it to end. Though what made the situation even worse is that these virtue-signaling liberals would call us all racist for not wanting to allow potential terrorists in America. So one man decided to make his voice heard on the situation by posting a sign on his business that will have liberals screeching. A New Mexico store has sparked outrage earlier this year after posting a sign in the window banning Barack Obama and Muslims. The sign was found on the window of Mayhill convenience store in New Mexico that is reportedly owned by Kevin Crouch, and this is not his first brush with controversy. In the past, Crouch reportedly has posted signs in support of the KKK, mocked Bill and Hillary Clinton, and has even sold Barack Obama toilet paper. Oh, the humanity. One former store employee, Marlon McWilliams, who was interviewed, said, "If you go in there and you offend him, you can't go in there anymore." He turns a lot of people away. Mr. McWilliams said the signs were offensive and he no longer visits the store, which is his right to do so. The shop is currently for sale at $359,000. I wish somebody would buy it, said Mr. McWilliams. I really do, because it would be a great asset for somebody to be there to run it, because that's the only place you can go to get milk and bread. KOB reported that police have not yet opened an investigation into the store, as no one has made a complaint, but that has not stopped CAIR, the Council of American Islamic Relations, is the largest Muslim civil rights organization in the country, from filing a complaint. Here is more from KRQE News 13. A convenience store in southern New Mexico has been under fire for posting anti-Obama and anti-Muslim signs on its storefront window. Now, an advocacy group has filed a complaint because of the store's denial of service to Muslims. In the little mountain town of Mayhill sits the Mayhill store. From the road, the store may look like any other, but if you take a closer look, you may be shocked at what you see. A series of racist and offensive signs cover the store's front windows. A few months ago, it came to our attention that a store in New Mexico was carrying signage that was attempting to deny Muslim service, and that is illegal, said Gator Abbas, CAIR senior litigator attorney. CAIR, the Council of American Islamic Relations, is the largest Muslim civil rights organization in the country. Now the group has filed a civil rights complaint with the state's Department of Workforce Solutions against the convenience store. We want to make it very clear that no retail establishment is allowed to exclude Muslim customers from their store. That's a violation of federal law, and we expect him and other store owners to comply with federal law, Abbas said. According to a current store employee, they are following the law. The sign on the storefront that once said Obama and other Muslims are not welcome has now been changed to Obama and Marlon McWilliams are not welcome. McWilliams is a former store employee. The store employee did not want to go on camera, but claims the ACLU told them the signs were all legal under the First Amendment. He's an outlier that I hope will realize the error of his ways and take corrective action. And if not, we expect the agency and ourselves to fill in those gaps, Abbas added. CARE says the next step to correct this issue will be taken by local law enforcement, and they will be following it closely to ensure everyone is welcome at the establishment. Whether or not anyone agrees with this sign is neither here or there. Kevin Crouch has the right to free speech no matter how offensive it is, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. As long as Crouch is not calling for violence, he can ban whoever he wants from his store, and CARE can't say anything about it. If you don't like what the business is doing, then you stop shopping there and let your boycott do the talking. But if you silence offensive speech, the line begins to blur. Even offensive speech is protected, even if you don't like it. Absolutely, there you have it. Even if you don't like it, well, don't patron the store. That's all. That's all. Wow. I can't believe it, but you know, I don't know. It's kind of funny though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.